Good morning. My voice is a bit croaky today. We are going to be putting together some bunny ears. I have one grey pair and one purple pair. I've already stitched them up, so not too bad. And we're going to be putting some, what's it called, mirror vinyl on the endos. Where is it? This is my mirror vinyl. So shiny. Apart from that bit. Oh, it's just a bit of mess. So I'll start doing that while I wait for some people to appear. Doing my live stream a bit earlier than usual, so I don't know how many people are available this time in the morning or afternoon or evening. Depends where you are, I guess. Oh, and as you can see Bonnie in the background, he now has his teeth and he has his ears attached. I've not put his eyes in yet because I've got a little bit more resin work to do on them. But I've done all the coloration in his pupil and his iris. So that's coming along real good. I should get those fitted in next week because I have to not work on him now because I need to edit the video for this weekend. I think this weekend we're getting 2 videos because I seem to have a lot of footage. Oh, I should have cut that off then. I'm distracted because I'm talking. So I'll just hold that there. So that'll be one of the endos. The ear will go into. The ear's inside out, so we've got F for front and a B for back. I'm just going to glue these all first before we start putting them together. Oh, there's suddenly 16 people. Oh my goodness. I tend not to look at the counter clock because it always worries me. But yeah, there's Bonnie. His teeth. Yeah, I still have to attach his jaw, so it's kind of like just resting there. But yeah, I'm going to do that next week too, hopefully. So I'll fit his eyes next week. And I will fit his jaw too, because I want to make it so his jaw, I can open and close his jaw. Not done that before, but we'll see how it goes. Could be good, could be bad, could be easy, could be difficult. I don't know. I guess I'll find out. Yeah, because he is my first full suit, so I have been planning his torso. Like above me, you can't see it on here, but I've got my mannequin hanging up, ready to do the torso on. It's a mannequin I made of myself, so it's very useful. However, it did get really hot in here over the summer, and its legs did fall off. Hi! Yeah, so its legs did fall off, unfortunately. I will give you a sneak peek of his eyes. I'll probably work on these a little bit for about, 25 minutes, and then we'll go over Bonnie. How many minutes? We're 4 minutes in. So quite a while yet. But yeah, I just had some orders from the store that I need to do as well. Because this is my most popular time because it's near Halloween. It's coming up to Halloween season. So I do quite a few orders before Halloween. Yeah, usually Halloween season normally starts September, like late August. Sorry, it's because I'm concentrating on doing these at the same time as I'm talking, so I'll stop periodically to think what I'm doing. But yeah, I've had quite a few comments about Citra's work this week. Oh, I love Citra's work. It's so cool. We're Nosy. And everybody's like, oh, Nosy's going to come and get us all. I just think it's really funny. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'd really like to see Nosy once he's got all the... Citra's got all the skeleton welded together and everything, and then he puts the fabric on it. I wonder if he'll sell it, or I wonder if he'll just like keep it. I think he's actually a sculptor from what I read somewhere. So yeah, I'm always looking for new Citra updates. I find him on TikTok. I don't know if he's on YouTube. Maybe he's on YouTube. Maybe I should look. Yeah, after I've done this live, if you post any FNAF things that you're creating on YouTube, just drop me a comment on the post and I'll go and have a look and I might follow you. So I'm always looking for new people to follow on here. I don't suppose you call it follow on here. It's subs. We sub here. Hello, yo. I'm just putting together some endos so I can make some Bonnie ears. I have all the foam and everything cut out and the pieces are all stitched, so once I've glued this last one, we're going to put some ears together. Hi! Good morning. Well, or afternoon or evening, wherever you are in the world. I've noticed I get viewers from all over the world, so that's fun. It is currently 8:57 a.m. in Southern California. It's going to be another boiling hot day. I'm in my garage early because otherwise I boil to death. So I thought I'd try and do an early one today. I actually had time to do an early one, so that's nice. How long did it take for you to make that? Oh, that Bonnie. That one, I've been doing him for about, I think it's about 3.5, maybe 4 months now. But I don't get to work on him as often as I would like. I try to work on him like Mondays, Wednesdays, Tuesdays sometimes too. So I've only been working on him for like maybe a maximum of 6 hours a week. Usually it's like 4 hours, sometimes only like 2 hours, so it varies. So with them hours, approximately 3-4 months. I've almost finished his head now, so I've just got to finish his eyes and attach his jaw, and then we're all done. So yeah, I think people can make it quicker if they have more free time. I just have a lot of work and other things to do. But I do it whenever I can. YouTube is like my fun time. Ew, I got glue on it. That'll come off, I'll polish that off. It comes off easy because it's shiny. So that's that one. What do you think of Godzilla? Oh, I love Godzilla. Godzilla's great. I just went to, they did a re-release of the Shin Godzilla movie, so I went to watch that one. It was great. I'd seen it before, but I was never lucky enough to go to the cinema to see it. And the one I saw before that was -1. I didn't watch the Monsterverse one, though, the American one. I've not got around to that one yet. Let's see. Are you working on the ears? Yes. Yes, I am. I've just done 4 endos. And now we're going to put the foam into the ear tips. Let me get my foam ear tips. Excuse me. So these are my foam ear tips. So I'm just going to turn these inside out. We've got B for back, F for front. Not sure if it matters or not, but that's why I've always done it. So just turn it inside out. It looks like a little, it does not look like a Bonnie ear, it's just like a floppy pocket. I like Godzilla, especially the 1954 one. Oh, that one's great too. The original, yeah. I remember watching the original when I was a little kid, and ever since seeing the original one, I was really obsessed with Godzilla. I didn't get to watch too many of the movies though, because I used to live in the UK, so they weren't as readily available because I didn't have satellite TV or anything. I just had 4 channels, and that was it. And then we got a 5th channel when I was about, I don't know, 14 or so. So there, now it looks a bit more Bonnie-like. We'll get the others put in. Let's see. Just got my Freddy Fanta. I need a Freddy Fanta. Where did you get your Freddy Fanta? Is for hard to use. I don't find it hard to use. I actually find it easier than like the Minky and things. I really don't get along with Minky. I made my Freddy ear tutorial video with Minky ears, and now I regret my decision. So yeah, I haven't released that video yet because I still need to do the cosplay for it. You live in the UK. Oh, I know a good fur supplier that does this exact fur. It's called Mohair Bear Making Supplies, and they do all this fur. It's a little bit more expensive than America, though, unfortunately. Japanese Godzilla is awesome, and the American one is awesome too. Godzilla 1998 is trash. Oh, that's the one I call Big Chin. Well, as a Godzilla movie, I agree. I don't like it. If it was just like it was a new monster. It was just a new monster movie. I'd like it a lot more. It was kind of derpy and funny, but yeah, it wasn't a Godzilla I expect from a Godzilla movie. They did some good toys, though. Cool. Oh, hello, fellow Garcia. I am also a Garcia. I like how the ears are going. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm making them for somebody. I have, like, these 2 to make, and I have another 2 to make as well. And Bonnie has some really huge versions. Let me show you. So those are Bonnie size ears. So this is the tip. So this tip is that big. So that's for a human head, and that's for the giant Bonnie head. Wow. Yeah, I'll show him. I'll show you his eyeballs once I've done a bit of work here. I'll go for about 20-25 minutes, and I'll show you the eyeballs. So yeah, what I do is I put all the tips in, and what I'll do is I'll push those inside the tip foam, and then I'll glue it. And then I do have to put the foam in, not the foam, I have to put the wires in, and then I have to sew this bit up before I glue the endo on. So we need to close that gap. Hi, I'm also building a cosplay spring bonnet. Oh, cool. Oh, it's 3D printed. Oh, really cool. Got any tips? Well, I don't know anything about 3D printing other than it looks really cool and fun, because I do not have a 3D printer. My Bonnie is just made from like lots of bits of foam. Same foam as these ears. But, with covering the foam in fur or the 3D printing the fur, if you go to I've got a playlist that's called Bonnie Suit Tutorial. And if you skip past all the foam cutting bits for his head, it'll get on to covering the ears. And that tells you how I get everything like really tight and really fitted. So what I'd do is I'd basically cut the foam piece, and then I'll cover it in tape, like duct tape. Make sure it doesn't stick to the foam, of course, because some duct tape stick to the foam terrible, and rip it. And then you draw a seam on it, pull it off, and then it's stuck in that shape. And then you like let me little snips to make it lie flat. And then I put it on a piece of paper, and then I cut it all out and draw around it. And yeah, there's a lot more information on the tutorial. So that would be a good place to look. Let's see, who wins, Ultraman or Godzilla? It's Godzilla. It doesn't matter what you put Godzilla against, it's always Godzilla, because I love him. Okay. Maybe I should poke it first. I'm going to poke holes in first. Let's line it up. Sometimes it's easier to poke holes in the foam with a toothpick first than it is just shoving the wire in. It's there. Hey, thanks. I'm really struggling with my ears. They don't fit on their endo and won't stand properly. Well, I do have a video, a tutorial that is just for Bonnie ears. It's these smaller Bonnie ears, but I use the exact same process to make the large ones. I just use some thicker wire. The wire I use in these is, let me check what size it is this one, which is 16 gauge. And I believe I used a 14 gauge for those. It was really thick. But it's very supportive because, let me show you. It's easier. So basically I made 2 holes for the wires, pushed them through his head. And then what I did underneath was, I put these cardboard blocks. I just cut like 4 pieces of thick cardboard up, glued them all together, then poked 2 holes through, put all glue on that side that goes up to the foam, pushed them on, just held them there quite tight till it's set. Then I twisted the wires up and bent them over so they're not going to poke me in the head. I'll probably put some foam tips on these. I might actually cover them all with foam, so yeah, I don't stab myself, because otherwise it'll be like a, a spring lock. But yeah, so I guess tips to get them to stand up is use really thick wire. It's hard to bend them, but yeah, it works. And they do still bounce around a little bit on his head too. So yeah, if you've got any questions like that, you can always ask me on one of my videos, because I usually check comments quite often. I forgot where my holes were made with. Whee! Oh well, I guess we'll just push them on. Yeah, yeah. There we go. So basically, like that. I don't like that one, it went in wonky. Sometimes things don't go according to plan, but that's okay. There we go. So when I've done it, it'll be like that, and I'll add the centerpiece on afterwards. I've not cut those yet. So now what I'll do is I'll sew this piece up. Let me get some thread. Oh, what's it? Hi, just saw your stream. Hi, Mikey. I remember you. What you going? The ears. Yes, I'm making the 2 pairs of ears. We're doing purple pair and a grey slate sort of pair. I've just got the tips on. We're just going to sew this bottom bit up. Bonnie's coming along great too. He's got his teeth. We've got his eyes are almost ready to go in. So next week I'm going to fit his eyes and fit his jaw. What do you think about the Jurassic Park dinosaurs being scientifically inaccurate? Joe, I'm not a fan of the genetically modified dinosaurs. Because, like, to me, dinosaurs are, like, epic enough to make a movie with. And I don't believe people are bored of dinosaurs, so I don't see why they keep putting all these inaccurate dinosaurs in it. I don't feel the need for the hybrids, and that poor what was it, D-Rex, I just felt sorry for it because it was so mutated. It probably had a horrible, painful life if it was real. So I just felt sorry for it. And they always seem to make genetically modified nasty dinosaurs. How about you make some nice genetically modified dinosaurs? But no, we don't need genetically modified. I'd happy with, like the most recent movie. If it didn't have the D-Rex in, I'd have been perfectly happy. And if it just had the normal dinosaurs in, I'd have been perfectly happy. It was weird because the new one was like watching two separate movies for me, because you had the family with the family side of the movie, and then you had the sort of corporation side of the movie. And I think either one, you could have just picked either one and not bothered with the other one. You could have made the family one later or the corporation one later. It wouldn't have mattered to me. It wasn't a bad movie. Perfect, you have come so far already. Oh, thank you. Oh, I also have his ears on. I forgot. I put those on yesterday. But yeah, he's coming along. We're doing it. Are you doing the invisible stitch? Do you know what? I don't know what stitch it is. It could be an invisible stitch. I think it is, because I sort of get this side and pull it through, and then I go to the other side and get the edge, pull it through on there. So it could be an invisible stitch. I'm not very good at naming the stitches. I know I use a running stitch a lot. One person told me that that stitch I've just done was a blanket stitch, but I don't think it is. I think, like you said, it's more like an invisible stitch. It's not actually too hard to do. It's quite easy. I don't do anything stitching that's too complicated. I think the most complicated thing I ever did was I did a cross stitch of a spring trap. That was fun. I enjoyed doing that. I haven't got that anymore. I might do some smaller cross stitches of like the little faces, like Freddie and Mangle and whoever. Took sewing classes as a kid. Haven't done this in a very long time. Thank you for explaining to me. That's okay. I enjoy explaining. The main thing about my channel is basically I do crafts while people watch, and if they have questions, then I like to answer questions if I can. I can't always answer, but we do our best. Like the Dilophosaurus being small and poisonous, when really the Dilophosaurus is big and was not poisonous. That is correct. I do like that version in the first Jurassic Park, but then as a kid I learned that, oh, it just weren't true. I'm like, wow, that's not very entertaining. Okay, so after we put that in and sewn it up. See, I said it were just a little bit of sewing, look. We're not sewing loads today. We just fill this recess up with glue. A little bit of glue, not too much glue, just a little bit, otherwise it comes out and that's bad. Oh no, it's a bit much. And then you just slide it up and hold it there till it dries. Okay, let's look at comments. The Velociraptor is small and feathered, unlike in the movies. That is also correct. They weren't like, I mean, they were really large. I mean, what are they on movie? About 5-6 feet. And in reality, they were like, what? About 3 maybe. But yeah, they just made them more intimidating for the movies. Like, you know, it's movie magic, but yes, very inaccurate. So that's one tip done. So we're going to do the rest of the tips. Let's stick with the same colour. So I'm just gonna poke this one through this time. Oop, there was one. Yeah, they like don't want to go in there, all of a sudden they go whoosh. Okay. Always check it's in the centre, because you don't want to sew it all up and then come and realise, oh, it's not in the centre. Message retracted. Oh well. Hi. I'm recognising some of you from my from the comment sections. I am. Oh, I did not catch the end. Okay, there we caught the end. We'll hide that by sewing back over it. It'll be fine. Oh, what's that? I finally brought all the FNAF games on PlayStation. Don't know how to beat the cursor things with a controller because it's super difficult. Oh, it is difficult because I've got them on the PlayStation too. Do you play any, and if yes, what's your favourite game? And my favourite one is always the original one. I've played all of the games except, what is it, FNAF World, because I don't have, it's not on any console I've got, so yeah, I can't play that one, but I really want to play that one. And I haven't played Ruin yet because I had a problem with my PlayStation account, because I used to live in the UK, and then I moved here, and what I didn't realize, I can't recover the password for it. So unfortunately, my security breach was was a digital, so it's linked to that account, and I can't get to it. So I need to buy security breach again, so I can play Ruin. And I haven't played the Mimic yet either. But we will. Ears, yeah. Hi, I watched your stream once, but you probably won't remember because I changed my profile picture and name. Oh, now I not remember if you do that. Hi. The only dinosaur we know the sound of is the Paris. I can't say that one, but I know which one you mean. It's the one with the grass eater with like the long horn type thing on its head. Also, Roxy Eclipse Girl, your profile picture looks so nice. Oh, it does. I like that profile picture. It's a good picture of Roxy. This done. I think I'll do this one, and then we will move on to showing you how far I've got with his eyes and stuff. I'm still waiting for his eyes to cure a bit before I can like fill them in with more resin. His eyes have been the biggest challenge so far, because I wanted a certain look from him and I couldn't get it with what I was using, so I had to I think this is the 4th time I've made his eyes. It's either the 3rd or the 4th. It's that thread. Come here. That in there. Snip it off, and then we'll look at some Bonnie. Oh, sorry, Freddy. Grumpy Freddy. Okay, so there's Bonnie so far. You know what, he always looks funny on camera because it always looks like his nose is really big and his ears are really small, but when you're in person, they're actually in proportion. So yeah, I did all his teeth. They're all fixed in now. His ears are on. I remember the start of your stream you had paper with. Oh, I still have that piece of paper. Yeah, you don't hear it much. Understand you well. Oh, thank you. Yes, I'm suppressing my accent. Hi. What's your favorite dead child? The crying child. Looks good. I remember when you were doing the felt thing, the fur. Oh, yeah, yeah. Let me just put you all up here to admire Bonnie while I grab his eyes. They're not too far from my desk. Oh, they look like they're curing well anyway. They kind of look a bit gross, almost like a butthole though at the minute. So let's see. Oh, that looks cool. Oh, thank you. So here we go. Here's his eyes that I've made. They are quite heavy, so I don't think we'll be using a servo on them, but that's okay. I'll make some lighter ones later on. Where are you from, if I may ask, because of the accent? Oh, it's okay. I'm originally from the UK. I used to live near a place called Nottingham. That's a city. I didn't live in the city. I lived like in between a small town and a bigger town. They look great. Yeah, they've been a challenge. Yeah, I made these I got a mold. Where's my mold? I bought this round mold, this spherical mold off Amazon, which was a lot better than the mold I had before, because the mold I had before was actually too small, and when I put his eyes in, they were like tiny. So yeah, I must have measured them wrong. I prefer Cassie or Cassidy. Yeah, that's a good choice too. My favourite animatronic is Foxy because he's just cool. He is. Who didn't love a Foxy pirate? Who the hell summoned me on Cassidy's? Oh no. The ghosts are in the chat. So yeah, that's his eye. So that's resin that I made in that mold. And then what I did is with an ice cube tray, where is it? This ice cube tray. I filled one of those up. It's like round. And then what I did was on the mold, I pushed it out there. And basically, I put it inside there and stuck it down with some chewing gum. Thank you. And then I poured the white resin in. Sorry, my hands are shaking because I'm hungry. Let me put it in the other hand. No, that's worse. Let's put it back on the stand. Let's put it on the stand. I'm shaking all to death. I need sugar, but not too much because I'm diabetic. I remember taking British English in my first few years of English and later having to change to American and also Australian, so my accent is all over the place. Accent change is difficult. It is. Do I know Stray Kids? I do not. I like Bonnie from FNAF 1. Same. He's my favourite. Yeah, so then after I made the white, there was a big indent here. So I put some, what do you call it? Foam clay. I used foam clay in it, pushed it in flat. And then what I did is I got my toothpick and I did like put lines all in it. And I went all along the edge and I made an extra deep one for the pupil. But I did make a community post where I posted the video that I saw how to make these on. They make like little ones for dolls. So yeah, then I filled it. I put some colour on it, the pinks, and then that is in the centre, that's purple resin. I poured that on top yesterday. It's almost done. And then what I'll do is I'll fill it all with the clear resin. Then when that's dry, finally I'll like and put a Doma clear on the top so we've not got a flat eye. But yeah, these ones went a lot better. Let's read some comments before I go. Otherwise I'll be Roxy FNAF all my life. Cool. Stray Kids is a K-pop band. Oh, actually, I think I do know Stray Kids now. I have some context. I think I actually made a pair of ears for a girl because she wanted them Stray Kids themed. So yeah, they were fun to make. I enjoyed making them, and it was for a particular song. I can't remember the particular song, but they were like turquoise and pink. A friend of mine also listens to them, but I prefer 70. Me, I'm old, so I listen to, well, I'm not too old, but I listen to stuff from like the 90s and 2000s. Mainly like rock music, I guess. I do listen to stuff from 80s as well, because that's just fun. Oh, thank you. Okay, I'm going to leave you all now, and I'm going to put the rest of these tips on and maybe do some of the base bits too. Thank you for coming. Bye.